know what I mean? What you eating, Auntie? What you eating? Well, let me tell you what I'm eating. And, you know, today hasn't been a really good eating day for me. You know, so I've been kind of laying low on the eating today, you know, and sometimes I just have days that I just can't eat very well, and today was one of them. And, but I did have some red vines. It was good, too. Y'all, it's nothing like some fresh red vines, and they're soft and all that stuff. Yeah. Then, baby had got up and he had went to go get some drinks and stuff like that. And he came back with this popcorn. Babe, I'm eating your popcorn. And I had red vines and he had popcorn. Some drinks. And I just wasn't able to really eat. You know? And then I seriously thought this popcorn was like you know, cheese popcorn or something. But it's caramel corn, and it's actually good. I've never really been a caramel corn type of chick, but baby, it's good. I like it. And when you brought it back, you was like, "You want some popcorn, babe?" And I just took one because I guess I just never really did the caramel corn, but but I have to say that you are truly the sweetest man I know. I swear. I mean, and ladies, he is so respectful. Very, very respectful man. You know, not out the way, not confrontational, nothing of the kind. I mean, the sweetest. You know? The sweetest. And I'm so glad that we met. I'm so glad that we are so cool. And I simply adore you. You know that. I really do. You're funny as all get out. And we was partying our ass off, weren't we? Though we were in the aisles, you know, in the aisle seating, baby got a little two-step to him. I was checking you out. Yeah. You got a little two-step in you. Love it. So, and you were such a gentleman, because ladies, let me tell y'all what I did. Now, mind you, I was wearing my gray corset. And when we got back to my car, you know, automatically, I was, you know, I had brought my tank top, see? And so, when I got in my truck, kind of chick I am, I just started removing my corset. And my baby, he's still a man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's respectful and all that, but, you know, I saw you looking. I saw you looking. But all in all, you still kept it so respectful. You allowed me to change my clothes. And y'all, I'm so liberal and all that. As soon as I got in the truck, look, I took that court. Well, actually, I wasn't even in the truck good. I was standing up outside my door. You know, I was standing inside my doorway. And know, we're in a big parking structure, so, you know, it's not like we just on the side of the road. Nothing like that. He wouldn't put me out there like that, no way. He's not that type of man. So, when as soon as I got out the car, you know, and he's such a gentleman too, because he do the open doors and closing doors and, I mean, all that kind of stuff. Real man. I don't understand why you're not married. I just don't understand. I'm not understanding that shit. But hey, like you said, something brought us together for a reason. And I'm just so glad that, and I just feel so fortunate, so blessed to have you as a close friend in my life. I mean, we talk about so many different things. We talk about, and what pulls at my heartstring the most is that you're always concerned about my children. You're concerned about their well-being. You're concerned about, you know, how they're doing in my relationship with them. And I simply adore that, because there's so many men don't take the time to be concerned with such things. You know, they're concerned with the woman, and when can she come over, and when can they get together, and when can they do what they're gonna do. And so there's not very often that you'll find that a man is actually captivated when you're talking about your children. And we sit and we talk, I mean, for time and time on end about my kids. And I simply adore that about you. I love that about you, that you're concerned about them. And that's good. But anywho, back to the respectability. Because y'all, let me tell you, I took that corset off. I'm standing by my car. Now, mind you, I had my bra on, of course. Come on. I went out there naked. Come on now. And baby just politely just waited and allowed me to get my garments together and, you know, get my laundry on. And he just posted up and just, I saw you watching though. You can say what you want. Mama saw you checking it out. And was grinning from ear to ear. And guys, he had the most beautiful, beautiful teeth. Unbelievable, beautiful, beautiful teeth. And when I first met him, you know, and which let me know that you were so cool, because when I first met him, you know, people, you know, they don't be so forthright. And I think we were inside Houston's and we were talking, and I don't know if it was the lighting or what, but your teeth just had a glow. And ladies, he's a well-kept man. I mean, well put together, well-kept, well-groomed man. So, and I was just looking at your teeth, and so you were like, well, you know, these are porcelain veneers. And I'm like, who says that? But Tina, because, you know, I put all my stuff out there, and for you to just put that out there, it spoke a volume, because a lot of people just don't say certain things. And so, you know, it's so cool that we're so open and so honest about so many things, because we sit up and we talk about things that people just wouldn't dare, you know, let out. And I love that. I love that about you. And, but yeah, so baby wanted to, he just let mama know that, you know, baby, these are porcelain veneers. And, wow. And I remember one day, I was talking about, let's go get Zoom whitening, remember? And I was like, because guys, the stuff that we talk about doing together, I mean, some real cool ass shit. Because one day we were just sitting up talking about, we had to talk about a gondola ride. And those of you guys that don't know what a gondola ride is, a gondola ride is where you're on this boat and there's a guy with a long stick, like a long pole. And I think that goes back to like Italy or something. And it's called a gondola ride. So, you know, one day we were talking about gondola rides. I mean, we talk about stuff that, you know, just out of the box, just not the regular, ordinary stuff that people talk about. We go in depth about all kinds of things. And, wow. Just like a few minutes ago, we were talking. And baby was talking about, and I'm going to share this, honey, but they don't know who you are, so. Baby was talking about how he was eating with Mary J, right? We just casually talking about it because actually we was listening to Loving You Is All That I Have to Do.